How are my own things? Can I coupe anyone? I don't think so. 0% chance. 0% chance. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, this one's plus 80. But I'm going to get a hard lock-in on Quebec City, especially since it does border Indonesia over here. So that's highly relevant if a war does break out. Mostly it'll probably mean Quebec City dies, but you know. We might get lucky. Is this owned by Quebec City? No, that's owned by Singapore. So we now should be about 90 ahead of whoever had this before, which I think was Indonesia, which is nice to see. Shoes production. We have 12 paper. How many buildings do you have? Do you have a wire service? No, you don't, so I'm going to hold off on you. You can deal with unhappiness stuff. Why not a Coliseum? Followed by a arsenal for safety. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't see Arumba's stream earlier today, Arumba started to do some Aurora 4X streaming, and it's great. I mean, he's just starting out, but I watched his stream from this morning. It was great. He streamed some last night too, but this morning is a reload. Apparently, it's not going to get posted to YouTube, but you should be able to check it in the Twitch VODs, and it's good stuff. I know you guys are way into Aurora, so that will be a way for you to do it if you feel a little bit of a shortage. Arsenal, go. Adopt policy. Let's finish rationalism. What do we get for finishing it? Faith-buying great scientist. It's not as good as engineers, but we'll take it. Also, we get more monopoly yield. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm going to manually do this. Because your faith just buys one per turn, naturally. I'm going to keep it banking as opposed to automatically buying it when it comes up again. Because first of all, it could be expensive, and we still may want to do emergency great people. We got tourism from popping all those bad boys. Go, go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to finish today, guys. We only have 16 minutes left. I can't go over today. And there's just too many turns. It's 9 turns for the next meeting. We actually won't even get to the next meeting, and that's not the one for the victory. Yeah, great writer. I like ridding. Alright, happiness is stable. You have wire service, so you're going to be worth building an ambassador. That's good. But where did I actually build? I don't remember. The National Wonder? Shit, what was it called? Oh, the Foreign Bureau. Right? Yeah. So if I buy one here, and we are building one, this is going to be one of the better ambassador versions. Okay, good. Fortify up. Caravan up. Yeah, go to Go Shut. It's fine. John Dalton. Vision! Guys, we've set ourselves up the bomb. Then we're going to do some work on satellites. We've got one more great scientist. We complete satellites. Our academies do more science. Landmarks give us more culture. We've revealed the whole map, which is fine. We mostly had it anyway. And the Apollo program. And we need more research, actually. I didn't realize we were out. We should build a great firewall. The great firewall of the internet, because spies suck. And we do need to go through the internet to get the rest of the tech anyway. After we do that, I'm going to work my way down to nuclear fission over here, because that way we'll pad in our military. We are lacking some military upgrades, which is going to have to be the Ting. And then, I mean, really at this point, we can just queue up everything. Receive a massive one-time science boost when completed, and influence with all city-states in the world. Sure. And then finish up these techs over here for the last remaining bits. I mean, no matter what, we have to get all 4 final techs for all the sciencey bits. So, that seems good. And we have another great scientist around. 16,000 more scientists. Almost get done on the interwebs. Nathaniel Hawthorne, you're going to go and write a book. I wish I could remember which that would be, but Twice Told Tales. I mean, I know the name Nathaniel Hawthorne, but... So, let's go ahead and do a swap and optimize. That was worth a whole extra 1 tourism, but hey, it's something. Shoshone diplomats. Stop diplomatizing! They're mine. CN Tower is being built. Bellini Home, you're building a police station, which I like, and the wind power plant, which I approve of. Honestly, though, you know what you're going to do? It's not going to make much of a difference. Move along. There's no buying city-states in this mod. You build the emissaries instead, yeah. Which I think is a great mechanic. That was a mod, like, that's an independent mod. It's called Improved Diplomacy Mod or Civ 4 style diplomacy. I don't remember what it's called. That's a mod you can get just by itself. Even if you don't like anything else in the game, you can get a mod that just introduces the idea of these ambassadors and stuff, which I think is awesome. Alright, let's go ahead to... Oh, Mogadishu has flipped to us. I don't know how flipped they are, and I'm debating sending a dude over there to lock them in anyway. Let's go to Zurich. Police station, done. I mean, mostly at this point, we're just worried about, like, if we get destroyed. Oh, you're bored. Coliseum, that'll help a little bit. Museum, okay. Get that going. And yeah, I know, stables, blah, blah, blah. We could also spend money on bonus production, but... Oh, you hit size 16. You gave me a free unit. Cool. Fortify up there, you're fine. Workers doing worker things. This giant fleet of workboats. It's a good city spot over here. I'd been watching it for a while, but I was like, I'm not going to build another city at this point. Tourism and trade. Another conscript. Growth, growth. Treasure robbed in Bellini home. What the hell do I have to do? One turn away from the internet. Now, the internet, is it still in one city? 99.9% in the city, and then 25% reduction everywhere else. Bellini home, don't build a police station. We don't need that, although it does decrease unhappiness. Just work on the wind plant, then we'll get you to start on the internet after this. That's what I should have done right away. I was forgetting about that. Because most of the enemy spies will go to my capital, so that'll be good. We love the King Day. That's good. You should love the King. I don't really care at this point. We could just work on tech. It might be worth doing that. We have a lot of uranium. We could also build some nuclear plants, and that would not be a terrible thing. Sure, fine. Oh, yeah, we need to start on the Apollo program as well. Hang on. Arsenal home. Just start on the Apollo program. Since you got nothing critical to do. And again, the Apollo program isn't, like, super time sensitive. Let's build a Coliseum, because we don't have one yet. Crime, so armory will help offset that, plus we can build... Oh, we could build a military base for extra defense. You know what? This is one of my frontline cities. Let's do that. I hadn't realized we'd unlocked the military bases. Ambassador, done. So I think, yeah, you'll be done, and you're complaining a little bit about some crime, some boredom. You can build an amphitheater, that's for sure. Maybe an aqueduct so you can keep growing faster. This is actually a good stable spot, and I keep forgetting this one. Hang on. Let's put the stable at top, and actually, let's go ahead and increase its speed a fair bit over there. Coliseum, you can fit into there as well. Shoot. And then go ahead and queue up the arsenal as well. I'll keep you busy for a while, but that's okay. Build me an arsenal since you're on the coast. Are you a good stable spot? Sheep don't count, right? Oh, sheep do count. Boredom, crime. Well, tell you what, why don't you build me... No, not a military academy. That's experience points. I want military base in these cities. I just don't want to feel like they're ever at a risk of being destroyed. Cargo ship. Just go there. Oh, man, 9 minutes left. Well, I mean, again, we're not rushing towards an end. We need 21 more turns. We should win in 21 more turns, though. I'm working towards a science victory as a backup, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to win 21 turns from diplomatic victory, because I've been so diplomatic. We only killed one entire civilization and wiped them off the face of the earth. But clearly that worked out. I'm going to move the battleship to sit around Lord of Time home, because that's a bit of a vulnerable position. I'm going to send another ambassador down to Zurich, because I don't think one will do the job, and even if one does, I may want to send it more. We'd never actually officially met Zurich, and someone had a mission for that, which is interesting. Yeah, sure, I'll pledge to protect you. And then I will suck up to you. TD! Because we're getting... We just made it into the end of diplomatic missions are temporarily more effective. Actually, I think we'll get one more, which is nice. How far behind are we? 220? Fracking hell. And that's going to be a very, like, reasonable one, or a very good one for us to grab. It probably means if a war breaks out, Zurich is just going to get eaten by Indonesia. But it's still going to slow down Indonesia in a way that I find very sexy and very attractive. You built a rifleman? Okay, I guess that's fine. Poverty, crime. Build me an arsenal. Then I really don't care what you build. It's not going to be relevant. Build me a zoo. Even give me science. Battleship done over here. This is a coastal city. Therefore, it's going to get a military base. You're going to fortify up. Battleship. Yeah, we don't know. Like, Indonesia might decide to come over here. It actually probably is a great idea for us to go and guard this oil, which is also not being refined. I got some money. Let's build a workboat. And actually, there's probably a need for a lot of workboats around here. We're just going to buy a bunch and put them on auto. Oh, up here, too. We have a lot of oil. Nice. Move stacked unit. Let's just go and disband this crossbow. It's got a lot of promotions, but that would be a lot of money to upgrade. So we're just going to do that. You'll wake up if you see anyone. I use that a lot for a lot of units, the A button. Especially for anything that can't really fortify. I use the A button so that they wake up if they see something. Which is better than sort of fortify/sleep. So we'll pop some more in Zurich over here. So yeah, we're getting 96 instead of the 80 because of that. Which is great. Although, we are still 126 behind. So we're going to have to send them 2 more diplomats. Woo! What about atomic insurance? Yes. I don't remember. Right, atomic bombs. Absolutely. We're going to start on that next turn. They don't need experience points. It literally doesn't matter where we build them. We'll build like 12 simultaneously. You're absolutely right. That was... I should have started that a little bit ago. You are in the middle of nowhere. I might not bother. You finished your bazooka, which is great. You got an auto upgrade there. Go ahead and build an arsenal for extra protection, because I'll feel better about myself. Coliseum. Opera House. Stable? Oh, stable. Stable first. Alright, have fun. Promote unit. You can go ahead and get that. And then we can move you over here and fortify up. And you get auto woke up if you see anything. So, workboats. You are going to come here. Drill, baby, drill. And you're going to come here. And you are going to just be set to auto. And I'm going to buy another round of these workboats. That was it. Oh yeah, workboat. Okay, and I can afford one more. Even if they don't have anywhere to go now, at some point they'll probably get another tile that'll be useful for something. Did just spend all our money on that, but hopefully it's okay. 5 minutes to go, guys. The Great Firewall. Yeah, I think in Bellini Home, I want to make the wind turbine first. Actually, that's just a flat bonus. But yeah, the idea is to queue that up afterwards. I don't think anyone's going to beat us to it. The stable here, no. Maybe the cows, but well, we're not working it now, but we might start working it. It's within our borders, so yeah, go ahead and do that. And then, atomic bomb. Our words are backed with nuclear power. Fortify. Or there will be soon. Ambassador, you're going to go to Zurich. Workboat, go be automated. You, offshore platform, you be automated. Yeah, they're going to go places. There's definitely things to improve because they're not just sitting in the city. Tempted to buy another round of them, or build a round of them. Since clearly there's some need for them. Yes, there's some fish over here. Okay! And the Incas are the first people to finish the Manhattan Project. No, I finished the Manhattan Project ages ago. Derp. That's why I can build atomic bombs. But they're probably going to start building some atomic bombs soon, assuming they have the tech, and they may not. 21 turns is too slow, and you're in the middle of nowhere. And you're going to be complaining about a bunch of stuff. Crime, boredom, yeah. Build me a Coliseum. Then follow that up with a armory, so that you don't die. And then a grocer, so that you can grow faster. Get promoted. Marine was conscripted. CN Tower in 12 turns, assuming no one beats us to it, but I think we've got such a huge tech lead. Especially since we weren't going for the military techs. We're number one in literacy by a lot. Well, a lot higher than the average, but I suspect we're quite a few techs ahead from everyone. I don't have Infoatics loaded, so I can't tell for sure, but probably. Go and build me a circus over here. And then You're mostly complaining. Boredom, crime, poverty, those things. Yeah, do build me the military base, though. So you can tank up a bit better. Fortify up. Next turn. Boom. So we'll only get the 80 now, because that event is gone. But one more, and we will be allied with Zurich. How close are you to monopoly in oil? That's an interesting question. I do not know. Process, process, process. Process, process, process. AI turns take too long. Hello. How come that... Oh, alright. I think I'd queued up too many clicks. Potential monopolies? Oil, we're at 16%. Oh, it's sheer number. It's not actual sites. That's interesting. So we have 26 of 158 right now. There's a lot of oil in the world, so... Build me a circus, followed by a military base. All I want to do now is not lose. Repeal Global Peace Accord, no. I should just sanction Indonesia. That's what I'm pushing for, right? I can make anything I want to go through. Antananarivo, the ally of the city-state. That's me, right? Bastards. What do I have right now? 360. I don't want to go from 360 to 0. There. I don't care about the sanctions. Do not decolonize Antananarivo. That's the Shoshone who are voting for that. I lost Brussels. I didn't have much of Brussels, so it doesn't surprise me that we didn't keep it around for that long. I like cover for the paratroopers because they tend to drop in right next to a city, and then they often get bombarded.
Is the following trade of interest to you? Is the following trade of interest to you?
Let me just make sure here. That's probably a little ridiculous. On the other hand, what else am I doing with this stuff? Nothing. Like, literally. So as long as you don't ask for silver, gems, or sugar, you're asking for silver, which is my last one. And I'll give you...
No.
So I'll give you a bunch of stuff I have an extra copy of, and some money for your last gold, because I'm a nice guy.
No.
Alright, you know what? It's fine. Just a little happiness. There we go, we're at +2. Decolonization resets influence to all, yeah. Okay, but yeah, I still don't want to lose. I'm going to lose 310 influence over here. I mean, yeah, there's other people who are pretty high up, so it might not be that hard to get there, but I've already got them. Global Peace Accord repeal failed, which actually makes me happy. Decolonization failed. Sanction failed. We're sorry this caused a divide, but I'm still going to suck up to Zurich. Deal with it. How much money do I have? And also, does that enable me... I can't remember who's got the... Oh my god, these turns. Yay, combined arms, more military. Is it Kravak home with the Foreign Office? It is. And can I buy ambassadors? Yes, of course, I've been doing that. Derp. Let's do that and speed things up. Yeah, just work on that, regardless of what you have. I think you've got some diplomatic offices because of where you are. We're going to send some extra units. You know, Indonesia, or the Shoshone do have a hell of a lot of units. Maybe I should move some stuff a little closer to their front. Here, you've got a lot of promotions. I'm going to give you some upgrades over here. It would certainly suck if they decided to do something. They've got Pohakwi, or Pohakwi's one of their cities. Samarkand, they did take Kiev, which annoys me. And they've got oil over there. Espionage upgrade. Update. Yeah. Ambassador. Go to Zurich. Fortify up. Vassals can't attack you. They can break off their vassalization. Now, I'm hoping that if they choose to break off their vassalization, because they can do that after 75 turns, which is certainly past at this point, I'm hoping that it starts a 10-turn truce timer. But I'm paranoid. I don't know how the mechanics in this game works. So, for all I know, they can break it off and then attack me the next turn. So I want to be ready. Probably there's a truce timer. There should be. Do we have... Oops, I accidentally hit next turn here. I actually wanted to check this oil. But I also want to say, guys, it's the end of the day. I have to stop, unfortunately. And again, it won't be until... It's going to be 2 weeks until the next stream. Well, we're going to miss 2 weeks, so it's going to be 3 weeks from now when the next stream happens. Next one's going to be February the 3rd. More espionage. I think most likely on that day, which is still, oh my god, we're only 12 turns away. I think we will win at that point. And actually what might be nice about that is we might finish this game on that turn and then figure out, what we want to, what do we want to do next?